Hello everyone, it's Mr. Tate again. I have another video and I promise this is probably the last video that you will have to watch in case you need to go back and review. I just think sometimes it's very helpful to see how to do something rather than explain it over text or email or on the phone. You are still welcome to call me or come in and get help, but hopefully this is also helpful. What I want to talk about in this video is the fitness logs. So part of the requirement for the course is filling out a fitness log. Quick reminder that you are supposed to spend 3 hours for each week, a minimum of 90 minutes of cardio, a minimum of 30 minutes strength training, and should be a minimum of 5 minutes stretching, but that should be something very easy to do. What I will talk about is downloading those fitness logs, how to fill them out. I will have a sample included for you as well. And then also we will have some fitness checkpoints. Basically, your parents are supposed to help you fill this part out to make sure that they can verify the hours that you are logging. All right, again, like the last video, I'm using my other PE course because they have some similar documents and I don't have ours finished because I'm in the process of making the videos like this for it. But let's see. Let me go to an example where we have a fitness log here. And don't worry, we won't have 13, we have only 7. I'm going to click on this. As you recall, in the last video, if you click either one of these, it will download a copy to your computer. So if I click on this here, and click on this once it's loaded, I will get this file here. Now this is a slightly different version than what we will have. You won't have to worry about the heart rates, and there's one less question because our course is just set up a little bit different. Now, to show you a quick run through of how you would fill this out, I do have a sample workout information page here for you that has the sample part at the very bottom. I'm going to show you though where you should be able to find this in case you wanted to reference it later on. So let me go to helpful class information, that's where it is for this, and PE workout information, click on this, and I have this file here, and if you want to download and print this out you can. And I'm just going to run through this real quick. Ours won't be a modified log because I've already made ours, but some of the key things, and actually I'll go through the one that we have for our class, so don't mind that one, but you can go there to find that information, or find this information. Starting at the top, this is for our online PE. Each week, or there'll be 7 of them out of the 9-week quarter, you'll be downloading a blank version of this copy, or you can just save one and then modify a new one each week and just save it to a different name. So there are 7 fitness logs that we have to do, and there's 9 weeks in the quarter, so let me modify that real quick. So that does give you a little bit of flexibility. Additionally, we have a Thanksgiving break. That's a week that we have off, so if you really need to, you have that extra week as well to get this done. So for each fitness log, you need to complete at least 3 hours. That's 180 minutes, and this has to be spread over at least 3 different days. Okay, you're not supposed to do it all on one day. Now, 90 minutes of them must include cardio, 30 minutes must include strength training, and at least 5 minutes of stretching. And I would recommend that you stretch before and after any type of activity do, whether it's cardio or strength training. So that part should be very easy. Let's see. Now don't worry about this. Must include one of the 5 muscle groups. I'm going to probably take that out. And then there are also going to be a part where you have questions to respond to. So there are only 3, they're very quick, so they should be very easy. You don't have to give me an essay, just maybe a sentence or 2 sentences or a few depending on what they're asking. Now, down here, I wanted to talk about doing some of the strength training and some of the possible things that you could do. So we'll get into that in just a moment. So Each part, cardio, strength training, and stretching of the weekly fitness log, the following must be included: the date the activity was completed, the time spent, and at the bottom of each part, include the total time at the end of the week. So what I mean down here is for the cardio, I have an example here of 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 45, and 15, and then tally that up, that's 120 minutes. So then you will notice at the very bottom, the total between stretching, strength training, and cardio is all added up here. Okay. Back to up above. Now the following parts have specific information. Include the type of activity, and I'm going to take this part out for our class so you won't have to worry about that, and I'll make it a little bit easier. Include the type of activity. So down below I have jogging outside, and then you'll see that this part won't be included. So I will take that out so we can look at it later. What did I just do? Let's delete these cells. Okay. Let's see. Continuing on. Strength training. Specify the exercise under the muscle group you are working. And if you're using a weight, include the amounts. So down below, I'll go to the strength training. You'll notice that for this particular day, it says abs, and the WM is a little abbreviation for weight machine. I probably should have included the weight here, so maybe it was 100 pounds. That's a little bit. All right, and tricep dips, dumbbell curls, push-ups for a total of 20 minutes. Okay, so going back up. Let's see. Stretching. Mark with an X the muscle group stretch. So that part should be very easy. Like I said, you should probably be stretching each time. You have an X marked for all these different spots, and then you can say for how long you have been stretching. Okay, let's see, back up here. Now, additional notes. For examples of cardio, you can use running, walking, cycling, something that has constant motion. Strength training. Down below on the next page, I've included examples of strength training exercises, including equipment free. So I know that not everyone has access to weights or a gym or some type of equipment like that. So I do include that here, examples of equipment free workouts that you can do. What else do we've got? Keep in mind there is an exercise library on the Plato course page to find new exercises on. So let me go back real quick to our class page, or at least this sample one. And I will include this into our class page as well, this exercise library. So if I was to click on this, I have a library of exercises that I can look up. Of course, you guys should be very comfortable of going onto YouTube or looking it up on Google, sample exercises that you can do. Let's see here. For strength training with weight, you can perform 8 to 12 reps per set, depending on how light or heavy the weight is for you. Include 1 to 2 minute rests in between. And then again, there are plenty of workouts you can try or follow along to. You don't have to use the ones that I mentioned down below on this document. However, they're just there to help you. And like I said, you can go onto YouTube, you can search Google. There are fitness magazines, and I'm sure your friends or family members know different exercises that you can do. Over here, these are some abbreviations you may want to use. For dumbbells, barbells, resistant band training, or weight machines. And let's see here. I'm going to kind of show you the sample workouts that you could do, or examples. They're kind of broken up by some of the muscle groups: abs, arms, back and shoulders, chest, and legs. Okay, and there are plenty of different things you can do here. And of course, again, you can always go onto YouTube or look up different things. You don't have to use any of these in particular. Okay, so I've kind of already been going back and forth showing you how this fitness log looks. but here's just a sample student's fitness log where they would put their name right here, put the fitness log that this is, and then for which week dates that they are. So we obviously are not going to be starting in August, we'll be starting in October. So all of your dates should be either October, November, or December. Okay, unless this is a different quarter, it might be a little bit different. Okay, so for all these, include your dates, include your minutes, include the activity. Some of the questions I've got in the other PE class is if you go swimming, especially if you were doing like a team sport or something else outside of school, for example, swimming, you can use swimming for probably both cardio and strength, but you can't double dip on the minutes. So if perhaps you do an hour of swimming one day, if you'd like to, you could break that up and maybe say it's 30 minutes of swimming and then 30 minutes of strength training to make sure that you satisfy all your requirements. For stretching, that should be something very easy. And then we have these questions to follow up. These aren't meant to be something that you have to take too long on. Just put something down each week. Now, the one other thing that we will have, I believe it's going to be twice in this quarter, is a couple fitness checks. So I'm trying to remember where it is for this class. So we have a couple fitness checkpoints. I will click on it here to look at it. Let's see which one it was. Okay. I may use this one, maybe only the other one, but this one here is just checking in to see your feedback on your fitness up to that point. Let's check this one here. This one is definitely going to be in our class, something of this version, where I will have probably halfway through the quarter and then at the very end of the quarter, a couple of these where your parent will go on and verify all of your week's current. And then also for you, you will be going through and putting in your total time for each of your week's fitness logs. Okay, this one won't be worth too many points, but it should be something very easy for you to do. Okay, guys, that's it. If you do have questions, let me know. I'm trying to keep this video short, but I know it's probably already running a little longer than you'd like to watch. Go ahead and click onto the survey and then get the points as well for watching this video. Thanks.